It's really a shame with all of the drugs and the deaths that's going on out here. And when you think it could not get worse, it really starts getting worse. Here's a story that came out on CNN April 25th, 2018. Synthetic cannabinoids laced with rat poison, of all things, right? Tied to fourth death in Illinois. And Illinois is not the only place this is occurring in. It's going on in several states right now. Fourth death in central Illinois has been connected to synthetic cannabinoid use, the Illinois Department of Public Health reported Tuesday. So it has already sickened 153 people, and 4 people have died. A woman in her 30s, a man in his 40s, and 2 men in their 20s have died so far from using these synthetic cannabinoids across Chicago and central Illinois. So it's containing rat poison as one of the ingredients in there. I don't know why the hell would you need to put rat poison in it? I guess only a junkie can answer that question. Earlier this month, the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention warned about life-threatening bleeding linked to the use of synthetic cannabinoids, often sold as spice, K2, or fake weed. The CDC outbreak alert noted that there were some bleeding cases also in Indiana, Maryland, Missouri, and Wisconsin. Wow. Now the number of hospitalizations and deaths is continuing to climb. I guess it is. It's a damn shame. Everything that's going on out here. If you didn't see these stories, you would hardly believe it. We continue to see new cases of individuals experiencing severe bleeding after using synthetic cannabinoids. Like so many other drugs, synthetic cannabinoids are addictive and people are not able to give them up. So, of course, everybody always got that "it's not going to happen to me" attitude. Yeah. If you know someone who uses synthetic cannabinoids, tell them they're deadly products. And I guess in the ingredients of what you're smoking, and try to get them treatment. Well, good luck, because you say rehab to most junkies, they'll damn near cuss your butt out. They will cuss you out. What am I talking about? Yes, they will. Okay. It looks like they charged 3 men with selling the synthetic cannabinoids in Chicago at a convenience store. Well, to be honest with you, that's where most of it is sold. A lot of it is, go to them Arab stores, because those Arabs be selling weed and everything right out of those stores, and the police never do a damn thing to them. Synthetic cannabinoids are human-made chemicals that can be sprinkled on dead, shredded plant material and smoked or consumed as vaporized liquids inhaled through an e-cigarette or other device. Okay. So the chemicals are called cannabinoids, a mind-altering drug. I guess, what it reminds me of when you hear about that back in the day, the psychedelic drugs. I guess it is a psych drug, if it's mind-altering. They can cause serious side effects that are different from those of marijuana. One study of the synthetic cannabinoids published in the New England Journal of Medicine in 2016 found that it's 85 times as potent as the THC, mind-altering chemical in marijuana. I don't know. Why would you want something synthetic like that? Anything man-made is going to be pure junk, something that's going to destroy you ultimately. Since the synthetic cannabinoids in Illinois were found to contain rat poison, most of the hospitalizations have been related to unexplained bleeding, such as coughing up blood in the urine, bloody nose, and bleeding gums. A chemical in rat poison prevents blood from clotting, causing the severe bleeding, according to state health departments. Anyone who has a reaction to synthetic cannabinoids, such as severe bleeding, should call 911. Of course, that's common sense. To treat the bleeding, doctors use high dose vitamin K, up to 30 tablets a day for up to 6 months. Wow! Which can help restore the blood's ability to clot. 6 months, 30 tablets a day? Woo, you junkies are crazy to put yourselves through this. Since this rising number of cases call for a large amount of vitamin K and long duration of treatment, costing up to thousands of dollars for each patient, the Illinois Department of Public Health announced that it's working to find a way to place no financial burden on patients tied to the synthetic cannabinoids outbreak. Okay, so they don't want to put any financial burdens on the people that are abusing it. I bet you most of them aren't Black people because they wouldn't care if you had a financial burden. Okay, so here's one more thing that's out here, y'all. The synthetic cannabinoids. Wow. All right, so they have a foundation that is donating 800,000 tablets of vitamin K. Um, the Bosch Foundation. This donation will allow every individual who has experienced severe bleeding, as well as many future cases, to receive life-saving treatment free of charge. Interesting. So now people are dying and getting sick from synthetic cannabinoids laced with rat poison, and they're experiencing internal bleeding that really the blood clotting does not even get corrected for 6 months. Do they even stay away from the drug that long? Because you're saying you're saying it's highly addictive and hard for people to stop doing it. And then you're saying it's 6 months on vitamin K for them to bounce back. Could they stay away from the drug that long? Because I would imagine if they continue to do the drug, they're going to end up killing themselves. But please tell me what you think about the synthetic cannabinoids laced with rat poison, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. If you can become a patron, please do, or make a donation to my channel. And also, please make sure you go out to the Google Play Store and download my app. And you should see the link in the comment section. Peace, family. And this for Android only. Unfortunately, the Apple iOS version, Apple takes a lot longer than Android, unfortunately. Peace, family.